Salaki about that. I received a phone call. I lost my footing here, so let me just go and get this. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Yeah, and then like it says in Baruch, the 4th chapter, the Lord talks about how, let me just get it. I'm just grabbing it. Salaki. Baruch. Because the Lord tells us throughout the Bible how to, return unto Him, man. And like it says in the book of Isaiah, the Lord has established and set up teachers, okay, which we believe to be the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down. All right, Baruch chapter 4, verse 1, it says, this is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endure forever. So it's never going to end. So Christians talking about the law is done away with, that's not biblical, man. All right, now are we going to be saved by the law? No, but it's still very important. This is our heritage, right? The law, statutes, and commandments is our heritage, okay? This is a part of us. This is who we are. That's how we know right from wrong. All right, the Lord told us. Matter of fact, let me just keep reading. It says, all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn the old Jacob. See, that's the only people that was given the law, statutes, and commandments that we are to rehearse. Okay, we rehearse the righteous acts. We follow them to the best of our ability. Turn the old Jacob and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Right? We're the real Illuminati, the Israelites. All right, the sons of God, starting with, Yahushua and that governing body, the elect, 144,000. That's the real Illuminati. Okay, it says, give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us. Okay, so things that are pleasing unto God are made known unto us. The Lord has revealed these things unto us. Right? He doesn't want us to remain in a Gentile state of mind. He wants us to return back to Him. Okay? Back to our power, because without Him, we are powerless. Okay? It says, be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. Ye were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies. Okay, so we move God to wrath through our own actions, right? Through disconnecting from the law, statutes, and commandments, all right, of our forefathers, for especially going after idols, okay? Worshiping these false gods and keeping their ideologies, their ways, which, if somebody were to follow an idol today, you'd be walking down a broad gate, okay? The gods of the nations are idols. You leave that to these heathens. You let them worship them fucking bullshit ass idols, man. Okay? We need to cleave back on Yahweh Shemel Shai. We need to make sure that we're praying and fasting in those names. We need to make sure that we're doing everything that the Lord requires us to do, in hope that we can receive mercy, in the time of judgment, which is very nigh at hand. All right, so Lord, when that this lesson was edifying, before I close, I want to say, call hello, Yahweh Shemel Shai, Ba'Shem Rachah Kudash. Double honors go out to the Apostle of the Great Millstone. Shalom.